There are 4 species of writers. The one-liner brainstorms all day, has a minor breakdown, goes for a jog, writes 1 line, and calls it a day. The procrastinator will do anything to not write. They compulsively snack. They stretch before a jog, but never get around to jogging. The non-writer stares at the cursor and thinks. An idea will come someday, somehow, any minute now. The writer wakes up at 6 a.m., sits his butt down, churns out 12 pages without bathroom breaks, goes for a brisk run, and does it all over again the next day. There are many of these writers, some of these writers, and absolutely effing none of these writers.
How much does it cost to self-publish a book? I'm Allison, I'm an indie author, and I've published 2 books, both at very different price points, and I'm going to break down both of them. I know there's software out there, but I just use Google Docs for writing, which was free. First, the biggest cost, editing. When I put out this one, I did have more disposable income, so I hired a professional. There are a few different kinds of editing: developmental, line editing, copy editing, proofreading. I just did line and proof. I hired someone on Readsy, and the cost was about $1,000. For this one, I didn't have the budget to hire someone, so I did edit it myself, but make sure you know your grammar if you're going to do this. My next biggest cost was cover design. I found a great designer on Readsy and paid about $500 for this one. You can find professionals that charge upwards of $1,000, and you can find people that do simple designs on Fiverr or Upwork that are like $100. For this one, I did do it myself. I'm not an artist, but I spent a lot of hours practicing. I did use Canva and Procreate for this one, so let's say about $25. For formatting, I did purchase the software Vellum. It was $250, but that's a one-time fee, and I can use it for every book from now on. For me, it was so worth it. You just upload your document, and it does everything for you. It is only available for Macs, though. I did pay the copyright fee for each of these books, which I think was about $40 each. This isn't necessary, but I'm a paranoid person. For both books, I used a mix of services to deliver my books to ARC readers: Booksprouts, Book Sirens, and BookFunnel. It was probably around $50 for each book. I did not pay for an ISBN since I was only publishing on KDP. I just used their free one. And speaking of KDP, there are no setup costs associated with publishing. They just take royalties from your sales. And that's it. Here's the rough total for each book. As you can see, self-publishing costs can vary quite a bit depending on what you decide to do. And after publishing, I did have some marketing and promotion costs, but I'll do a separate video on that.
Little girl gon' got a gun from a gangster. Run, little girl, bang, hustle. I got a gun, I didn't quite hear ya. Mess with the wrong bitch in the wrong era. I've been at work and I got my badge of honor. Honey, I've changed so much since I last saw ya.
The only hack for writer's block you will ever need. Ever. First, I roll my dice. Today I rolled 5, so I'm gonna pull 5 cards. I made these myself. They're just paint chips with words that tease my imagination in some way. Then I set my timer. It's important to have a time constraint. Then I start writing with the words and even the colors as inspiration. During my 10 minutes, I don't stop to edit or reword. I just get it all out. Sometimes I use all the words I pull, sometimes a few, sometimes none, but they did their job anyway. In 10 minutes, I got a little over a page.
I heard that you're trying to get through 50 pages a day to meet your deadline. What day are you on? How many pages have you done? Day 1, and I am on page 12. Okay, now it's day 2. What page are you on now? Page 12. But farther down page 12. But only by like 4 sentences. Okay, day 3. What page are you on now? Oh, I made progress. Now I'm on page 22. Listen, I've been crunching the numbers and I don't think you're doing math correctly. My math is fine, it's everything else that's not fine. I honestly don't see how you're gonna finish on time. Oh, ye of little deadlines. Don't worry. Okay, I'll just come back at the end and check on you. Yeah. Okay, it's your deadline day, how's it going? As of yesterday, I was on page 29 and now I'm done! How?